If you have any of these 4 players in fantasy football, congratulations, because they're dropping at least 30 fantasy points in week 2. The first player is obvious, and it's Ja'Marr Chase. I could care less that he flopped in week 1. He was in one of the lowest scoring matchups of the week against a top defense. This week, he's in one of the highest scoring matchups against Jacksonville, who allowed the most yards per game to receivers split out wide last year. Garrett Wilson should be in for another big week versus a Bills team that looked rough versus the pass last week. This pass rush doesn't pack the same punch as a year ago, and the DB room is much more shallow than the team last year, who was already an average pass unit. With 43% target share in week 1, Wilson should see a lot of opportunities to capitalize on. To the shock of no one, Derrick Henry still looks like a monster at the start of his age 31 season, and this week he has Cleveland coming to town, and Baltimore is an 11.5-point favorite, so naturally Henry should be force-fed once again in a game where he should see a lot of scoring opportunities. Now, before I give you guys the last player, make sure you're signing up for Chalkboard today with code FTP. They're literally going to give you $20 free when you sign up, no deposit required, plus this free Jaden Daniels square for Thursday Night Football. Now, a few of you might not like this last pick, but nobody touched the ball more than this player did in week 1, and in week 2, his team's going to need to lean on him heavily against one of the worst teams in football. With Purdy, Kittle, and Ayuk all out, CMC should be in line to go nuclear versus the Saints.